Good morning, YouTube. How you guys doing this fine day? Hopefully you're doing great. Today, I've got a project that I'm making for Matt and Heather. So I need to finish this up. Well, I haven't even started it, but basically I'm making one of those address signs that I made. I think I showed it in a couple vlogs back, so I think as usual, I'll make a vlog of me making this and then I'll try to do like a step-by-step like what I did. Let's turn the heat back up a little bit. It's a little cold today. But we're gonna start with, I guess, materials. Because they're made out of 2x4s. So I think I believe I did 3 foot on the top and bottom and then 4 foot on the sides. So 8 foot 2x4 right here, cut that into 4 foots. And then this is like tongue and groove board. I don't know where you can find this other than if you have a Menards next to you, because I found it at Menards. I don't believe Home Depot or Lowe's has this, but they might. It's called carport board or tongue and groove. And these are 6 foot sections, and I'll cut these in 3 foot sections. So I have 4 of them. Let's get started. Okay, so these are cut at 4 foot, both of these, okay? These are cut at 35 inches, and I will explain that in a little bit, but originally I cut them at 3 foot, and what happens is you put the 2 sides on, but you cut into it, if that makes sense. So like you're gonna cut into these 2x4s so that these can slot into them, and what happens is you're losing like half an inch or a quarter of an inch that way and the other way. So these aren't quite 3 foot, these are 35 inches, and I will have to sand this one down a lot because I thought I bought enough boards. I didn't. I had this. The thing about these is they're going to be stained black anyways, so you're not going to see this, but I want it to be like a different color, if that makes sense. And then these were 6 foot. I literally cut them in half. They're 3 foot. And all these do is they just sit right in between each other. If I didn't have only one hand, I could do it, but they lock in. And what you'll do is you'll lock all of these in, okay? You lock them all in, and then this top one pick whatever pattern you want. I don't like that pattern as much. I think I'm gonna want this pattern in the middle, if that makes any sense, like that. So this top one, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna cut this lip off, because these also fit into the top and bottom, and I will explain all this, I promise. It's not really that hard. It's literally, it's 2 6-foot carport boards, 2 8-foot 2x4s, and all you're doing is you're putting 2 sides, a bottom, a top, and all those carport boards in the middle, and kind of sandwiching it in. And when you're ripping it down, or I'm going to show you another technique that I should have used when I made mine. When you're ripping it down and putting them in there, you just screw them together and that's it. And you clear the crap out of them, because if you clear coat it, it should waterproof it enough to where when you're digging holes and stuff, because these are going to go in the ground, they shouldn't rot. I mean, eventually they will. That's what the ground does. Even cedar posts rot, and cedar posts are very water resistant. So I gotta wait for my camera to charge because it's cold out, and as soon as I brought it out here, it kind of died on me. Not that the battery's that bad, but I probably didn't charge it in the first place. So we'll get to this pretty soon. Okay, so the drill bit thing did not go as planned. I've seen people do it online where they just use a drill bit, drill it, and then knock it out with like a chisel or something. It didn't work for me. So I did it the original way, which is you just run it through the table saw. The problem is, you see how these are like different lengths? It's hard to gauge where you're cutting unless you're running it through the whole way, which you do run these top and bottom ones through the whole way, okay? The Side pieces you don't, because you're gonna cap it off here, and this is gonna be where the ground's at, and this is gonna be buried. So the board's gonna end about right here. So it probably will be fine. But that's kind of the best way to do it. The only problem is I wanted to do the drill bit way, because when you sit these up, you get those at the top. So I guess my suggestion would either be to, if I have to make another one of these, I think what I'll do is I will cut this at 53 and then just cap the top one off whatever length I actually need it, which would be like a little more than 3 foot. So that's your suggestion that I can give you. But now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a screwdriver or a chisel and just kind of pry these over. See how they're already popping off. Kind of satisfying almost. But we'll get these cleaned out. And then I'll take a chisel and kind of run it through the bottom here just to clean up all that stuff. We'll set them in, make sure it kind of fits good, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I might have jumped the gun a little bit on this and forgot that I have to put pocket holes in these. So I let the stain dry a little more, and then I will put a hole here and a hole on this side, and do the same on the top and bottom for this, and then the same for this board. One here, one there, and one there. That way it has something to screw into, and you don't really see the holes. The bottom one you will see, so this is gonna be the top. That's the bottom one. You'll see the holes in there, but that's why you do it now, so you can stain them black later. Because, yeah, like I said, I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. I totally forgot. I wanted to get staining as soon as I could. That way all this stuff could dry. Because stain takes a while to dry, and then I gotta flip it, stain more, let that dry, clear coat it. So I've got most of this stuff cleared already, and these are stained, but I gotta get these holes drilled. Okay, give me my gun, please. Wait, that's in. Yeah, that's good. Alright, can you take those two? Thank you.
What?
You're worse than a kid.
I'm not. It's fun.
Yeah, I'll lightly sand off.
What's the back and what's the front? Just one.
This is the back.
Okay.
So I'll lightly sand off the marks stain marks I put on there. Anyways, again. Okay, this is it. That's what you'll end up with. I gotta dust it off and clear it. Clear the crap out of it. Let me tell you, that's what you want to do. You want to clear the crap out of it. Because if you don't, you will have lots of rotten wood in the years to come. I bought the numbers for it, so I'll put those in, and then I will send a picture to Heather. Should I put the numbers in today? Help me with that too. Make sure I do them right.
Yeah.
I think we should. Let's go do that quick. All right, actually, we're gonna call it good there. A couple things. Thank you, for starters, for 100 subs. Appreciate that. It was a milestone that I never thought I would hit, because I kind of made this channel for fun, and it still is fun to me. So I'm hoping that it stays that way. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully along the way I teach you guys some of this stuff, and you make it on your own. Because I mean, if you want one of these signs, boom, there you go. I kind of taught you. Like I said, I'll do an in-depth video on how I made them. But it turned out pretty good, and I hope Heather likes it. But thanks for being here. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys being here, supporting me, what I do every single day. And I will catch you guys in the next video.